Hello, air signs, and welcome to this week's tarot reading. Man, if you've never tried to make a video for YouTube, I suggest you just give it a try just one time. The lighting, yeah, friend. So it's all for you. Thank you for coming back. I put a lot of time and effort into these. So what are we talking about? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I decided not to do the videos outdoors this week because, well, a couple of reasons. The first reason is that it's summertime now. It's starting to get really hot, and it's hard for me to sit in the sun for 4 videos. But the other reason is, for the month of July, I will start doing once a month all of the readings for each of the 12 zodiac signs. And I know that it's definitely not going to be feasible to do them outside, so I'm pre-prepping for where I'll be reading for all the zodiac readings, and they'll be right here. So just testing it out, getting my angles, getting my lights ready, trying to figure out what's really going to work best. All right, air signs, let's get into it. I hope everybody's doing well. Last shuffle. Air signs, air signs, air signs, air signs. My nose, air signs, air signs. All right, guys. Well, there's a lot going on around you. So the first card we got here is the 8 of Wands, and it's upright, so this is bomb. So this talks about spirit messages, information coming in, a lot happening around you. This also talks about, keyword for this is true love. Like, think of Cupid's arrow shooting down. So that's kind of the feeling for this. But something's coming in, a message, you're going to get a call, a text, an email, somebody's going to write you a letter. There's some sort of information probably that you've been waiting to hear, waiting to celebrate about. We got this 3 of Cups, it's reversed, so maybe this celebration that you were hoping to have has kind of been put on hold, but I see it coming through for you because we got the 6 of Wands. Look at this celebration here. This guy's just come home from battle or something like that. I actually forgot the technical story, but he's coming home. Everybody's celebrating his arrival. So job well done. So something really exciting is coming in. This is good stuff. Followed by the Justice card, which is a major arcana card. So something's about to be balanced out. There was something that happened that you guys were waiting to hear about, and justice is about to be served. Make sure you let yourself take it in. Make sure you let yourself really feel the excitement and the joy. For some reason, we have this 4 of Pentacles, which is a great card. Upright, it talks about resources and money and finances and things of the body and health that we have plenty of, and we're very comfortable where we are. We love what we have, and we take care of what we have, and it just shows like a real deep comfort and sense of peace with where we are. But it comes reversed. So there's something about the way you are with these types of situations that prohibits you from feeling this kind of contentment and this peace with this situation. So keep an eye on that. You don't want to block your blessings. It's a time to rejoice. It's a time to be happy, okay? Okay, so remember, major arcanas are major life themes. You have here the Justice card that came on the first row. So something major going through is this balancing of this situation. This could be legal issues. This could be, something as simple as, getting into an argument with a friend or a sister or a sibling and feeling like maybe they were disrespectful and maybe they're coming to balance things out and apologize. So it's across the spectrum. These could be major injustices or minor. The second major arcana card that you got here on the board is the Star card, but it comes reversed. Okay, so the Star card talks about just being really stepping into your power and shining your light onto the world. This may even talk about somebody who wants to be seen in the public eye, but it's reversed. So this is, again, major arcana. So this major life theme is about you being able to step out into the world, to be vulnerable, to allow the discomfort and to embrace it. Because it's reversed, we're looking at some sort of resistance to it, or denial or repression or suppression. So the first card you got in this row, though, is the King of Cups reverse. So I feel like this is kind of talking about you. King of Cups energy is majorly mature, emotionally mature, very mature, wise man. If you're a woman and you're watching, you're like, well, I'm not a man, I'm a woman. It just talks about the characteristics of the card. So somebody really balanced and grounded and giving and nurturing and still very wise and deep. But it's reversed. So the situation is making you feel off balance, right? It's making you feel either like you want to disappear from the situation, or you're being overly emotional about it. It could be one of the two, overdoing it and underdoing it. Regarding this, it's a real kind of like give and take, a real tug of war about this inner dilemma about how you should step out, how you should present yourself, if you should, when's the right time, just a lot of like inner dilemma. And the center card, yes, it's almost like you feel like you've taken on more than you can handle, or people have given you more than what you more than your fair share. This comes reverse. Okay, Ten of Wands talks about back-breaking work, hard work. This is somebody who works really hard. And because it's reversed, it talks about taking on more than what you should. Okay, so be careful about that. Following the Ten of Wands, we have this Three of Pentacles, which to me tells me that you feel like, so upright, this talks about stable foundations, and it's the only pentacle out of all the suit of pentacles that's in this gray and black cement color. So for it to be reversed kind of tells me that it's almost like you feel like you've done this work for nothing. Like it's kind of, you thought it was going to be one thing, but it turned out to be another. So it's a bummer that that's reversed. Following it right after, we have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, remember I told you Pentacles are always in yellow. This was the only one that's in black and gray. Solid foundations. So here we have a Two of Pentacles. And this one talks about choices. And it talks about decisions. It talks about getting off the karmic wheel, so to speak. Like breaking patterns, breaking cycles. So I almost feel like you've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of work on yourself and who you are, and you've begun to recognize your star-like qualities in whatever form that means to you. And it feels like you are a very kind of a emotionally in touch person, but for whatever reason right now, you feel like it's not being recognized. Okay, you feel like maybe people don't see it the way you do, or there's some sort of like you're denying it or something like that. All of these are reversed except for this Two of Pentacles. So this guy wants you to know that for you to stop thinking like that. It's probably been a pattern for you to kind of downplay your beauty and your sparkle. And they're wanting you to see that this is the opportunity that you've been looking for to really shake things up and to change the old habits and patterns. This row has 3 knights. Three young men here, okay? The first one, the middle one, and the last one are all knights. You got the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So if you're in a situation where you're like trying to figure out between possibly men, which they may be kind of trying, what's the word, vying for your love or vying for your attention. Is that the right word? But I'm going to tell you, only one of them is upright, and that's the Knight of Pentacles. He would be somebody earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, or somebody with these characteristics. The characteristics would be somebody very in it for the long haul. Somebody who is kind of got, is not afraid of commitment. This Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups are both reversed. This would be a water sign person, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, and this would be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Both of these reversed are no bueno, okay? This guy is got a temper. He's kind of rageful. And this guy right here is just emotionally unstable. Either like, I don't want to say crybaby, that's fucked up. But he's just like very overly sensitive, or he's just totally out of touch with his emotions, okay? Even upright, this guy is kind of known to be kind of a player. I forgot what his upright characteristics are, but he's a cup, so upright he'd be emotionally grounded, but both of these are reversed, okay? So the only one upright is this Knight of Pentacles, in it for the long haul. Longevity, endurance. You have this Page of Swords that follows the Knight of Wands. Page of Sword is reversed. Development, it's a sword. So we're looking at things that have to do with the mind. Things that involve communication, and so there's some sort of miscommunication, lack of communication in the early development. In the early development process. I wonder why that back is, because when I go like that, I'm still trying to learn the lighting situation. Sorry. So there's some sort of miscommunication here, why this is reversed, and it might be with this Knight of Wands person, this kind of fiery energy person. To the right of the Knight of Pentacles, we have this Five of Pentacles, which I feel like it pertains to this Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups guy may not be seeing you for you. He may be missing out on the goodness that you bring. So we have this situation moving through the story where this couple is walking by the very place that would give them food, water, and shelter. And it's followed by the Knight of Cups. So I think these two cards to go together and these two cards to go together. Miscommunication with this fire sign and some sort of this water sign person just not really seeing how good you really are. So keep it pushing. We want to focus on this type of energy. He's just somebody really focused, determined, not afraid of commitment. So let's pull 3 cards from the Reverie. Oh, okay. Oh no. Let's see. I don't want you to see my chonies. Would have had to edit that one. Air signs. Air signs. Ooh, that's one. Air signs, air signs, air signs. One more shuffle. Air signs. Air signs. That one is trying to come out. So air signs, air signs, air signs. Right on top. So the first one was that. Oh, wow. So we have the Man card and we have a Fox, which Fox. Okay, so we got the Man card, we got the Fox, and we got Bridges. Okay, Man card, Fox, Bridges. This Man card talks about a male in our life, a man in our life, someone very significant. Okay, you do have a lot of male energy down here at the bottom. The Fox talks about sneakiness and thievery, dishonesty, conniving, that type of betrayal. Okay, Bridges talks about bridging the gap, being the crossing point, the bridge between two people, the bridge between two situations, the bridge, you're bridging the gap. Okay, so what I feel like this is talking about is you're beginning to see the connection between a man in your life that perhaps doesn't have the greatest intentions for you. And I say that gently, but you got the Fox. And this book talks about look at the cards around it a lot. So that's super important. And if you got a lot of bright cards around the Fox, I would have said maybe we could have put a positive spin on it. But I just don't think that there's a way to put a positive spin on this one. I think there's a man who's sneaky, who's trying to make things look different than what they are, okay? And we did see a lot of energy down here with men, so somebody's going through something for sure. Let's look at your outcome card. Okay, Ace of Wands reversed. So this is about you feeling confidence within yourself and really turning this around. So this talks about feeling deserving of life's gifts and feeling deserving of the magic that life has to offer. So they really want to tell you that you do have this ability to make things happen in your direction, to really shift things, but you got to be able to see it. Right now it feels pretty blocked. Okay? So they want you to know that you do deserve to have anything you want, to do anything you want, to go any direction that you would so desire. Okay? These are wands. We're talking about action and movement and doing. So perhaps in your endeavor to get the things that you want, you have to really put in more action. Okay? All right, air signs, I love you. Thank you for joining me this week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.